In this video, we are going to be talking about one of the reasons why you should visit Rome. And we're talking about Rome, Italy. And I will share about 10 most iconic places that if you have a chance, you can visit. And then in addition, we'll talk about how you can plan your itinerary so that you can make the most out of your Italian trip. So come with me. Thank you. So Rome is full of incredible sights, but they are must-visit places which you should try or don't miss while you're visiting Rome. So number one on the list is the Colosseum. It's an iconic ancient amphitheater where gladiators once fought. And then number two on the list is the Roman Forum. Then we have the Pantheon, a masterpiece of ancient architecture with a massive open dome. And then the Trevi Fountain, where it's known for where people toss a coin to make a wish or to signify whether you're coming back to Rome or you're falling in love or you're going to get married, something like that. And then the Vatican Museums and the Sistine Chapel. And there you can see Michelangelo's breathtaking frescoes. Piazza Navona, a lively square with stunning fountains and street artists. Palatine Hill, the legendary birthplace of Rome, offering panoramic views, and the St. Peter's Basilica, a magnificent church with Michelangelo's and dome. And then we have the Spanish Steps. It's a famous staircase surrounded by luxury shops and great views. And then you'll find the best gelato spots while in Rome. So join me as we explore these must-visit places while in Rome. The Roman Colosseum is an iconic ancient landmark. The Colosseum is one of the new 7 wonders of the world and an enduring symbol of ancient Rome's power. And walking through the massive stone structure feels like stepping back in time. And the second reason why you should visit the Roman Colosseum is the gladiator history and the blood sports that used to be done. And the Colosseum is actually over 2,000 years old. So it's an architectural marvel, and it's very prominent. You can see it from the middle of the city. That is from the upper level. You are able to get spectacular views of Rome, including nearby attractions like the Roman Forum and the Palatine Hill. And also, there is a cultural and historical significance. The amphitheater isn't just a relic. It's a testament of Rome's rich past. Exploring it deepens your appreciation for Roman civilization, art, and politics. And in addition, the Roman Colosseum is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and being part of Rome's historic center, the Colosseum is protected as a UNESCO site, making it one of the most treasured landmarks globally. You are also able to get nighttime tours and special access. So if you want a unique experience, some tours offers after dark visits, letting you explore the Colosseum under the moonlight. And yeah, that's why I would really recommend that you visit this place. And one of the tips that you should put in mind when you're visiting the Roman Colosseum is take advantage of the skip the line tickets. Of course, when you're visiting in the colder months, so March is actually considered to be spring, but it's still a bit cold, so there are still not very many tourists, even though we experienced that there were many tourists than usual. And this being the Jubilee year in Rome, then actually it's approximated that there's going to be around 30 million visitors or tourists in 2025. So chances are, however, the season or the tourist season has not started. Chances are there will be more tourists than planned. So plan your tickets in advance, and you can book them online via your travel agent, or you can book them yourself online so that you don't have to go and queue to get the tickets. For us, we were not able to go inside because we didn't uh, pre-book the tickets in advance, so that's why we missed on the chance to visit the Roman Colosseum. That's on the inside, but we were able to go around it, and it's actually spectacular. There are so many tourists, and from outside you can feel that this is a place that you should visit. Or number 2 place that I would recommend when you're visiting Rome is the Fountain of Trevi. It's one of the most beautiful fountains in the world, and it's a masterpiece of Baroque art featuring stunning sculptures of Oceanias. The combination of flowing water and intricate carvings make it a breathtaking sight. And number 2 is the famous toss a coin tradition. And legend says that if you throw a coin over your shoulder into the fountain, you're guaranteed to return to Rome. Toss 2 coins for love and 3 coins for marriage. So why not try your luck? So one of us actually threw 1 coin. So I hope we are able to return to Rome for another visit. And also the Fountain of Trevi is a symbol of Roman mythology and history. And it was completed in the 18th century and represents the importance of water in Roman civilization. The Roman Trevi, or the Fountain of Trevi, is beautiful both day and night. During the day, the fountain's white marble and blue water sparkle in the sun. At night, it's beautifully illuminated, creating a romantic and magical atmosphere. So it's really beautiful to go anytime. In fact, somebody suggested that you should go visit the fountain at 1 a.m. in the night. Okay, we were not able to do that, but we tried the 6 a.m. just when the sun was rising to go and visit the fountain. And it was actually beautiful, and there were less people. If you go during the day between 10 o'clock and around 16, 17, it's actually fully packed. Even though it's in March, you have to choose the time to visit very carefully. Otherwise, you'll just be at the back, or there will be too many people. If you like to take photographs, you like to do videos, then it might be difficult for you to get a clear capture of the Fountain of Trevi. It's really beautiful, I can tell you for sure. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's a perfect spot for photos and relaxation. Even though, okay, there are like guards there because people are blocking the way, they like to sit there or take photos for a long time. It is a place that when you go, you just feel like relaxed. So it's really good. And the Trevi Fountain, the good thing about it is that it's very near other tourist attractions, and therefore you can just walk from one attraction point to the other. One of the attractions that's near the Trevi Fountain is the Pantheon, the Spanish Steps, and the Piazza Navona. And we were able to visit all these places. I will share later on. So another iconic place that you should visit while in Rome is the Vatican Museums and the St. Peter's Basilica. And one of the reasons why you should visit is Michelangelo's masterpiece. That is the Sistine Chapel. And the chapel ceiling is painted by Michelangelo, and it's one of the greatest artistic achievements in history. The iconic creation. And the Vatican is the spiritual center of Catholic Church and home of the Pope, and a place of deep religious significance. So this is a very iconic place, especially for the Roman Catholic Church all over the world. So we have a chance to visit. It's actually absolutely beautiful. And St. Peter's Basilica, it's free entry. You can enter the church for free, but the Vatican Museum, you have to pay. For adults, it was around 20 euros, and for students it's around 8 euros. So it's worth visiting, and for sure, if you're visiting there, make sure you check on the kind of shoes that you're wearing and the clothes. Actually, there is a dress code. You have to dress decent for you to go there. Otherwise, they won't allow you to go inside the St. Peter's Basilica. And the Vatican is actually part of the world's smallest country. The Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. So visiting the museum means you can check another country off your list. I didn't know that. So it's an independent country. And it's really like, it's very beautiful. I can tell you that for sure. And you can visit the spiral staircase and gallery of maps. The gallery of maps is a long hallway covered in detailed frescoes of Italy's landscapes from the 16th century. The Bramante staircase, a stunning spiral staircase, is one of the most photographed spots in the Vatican. And you have a chance to marvel at ancient Roman and Egyptian artifacts like the mummies. I think I have a photo of that I will share. So it's really interesting place to visit. So if you're planning to visit Rome, put that in your list. Another iconic place that you should visit while in Rome is the Pantheon. And the Pantheon is just a few meters from the Trevi fountain. And it's a must visit because it's one of the best preserved ancient Roman buildings. And it's nearly 2,000 years old. Originally a pagan temple, it later became a church, helping preserve incredible architecture. Its massive dome, still the largest and reinforced concrete done in the world, features the oculars, an open hall that lets in natural light and even rain inside. You'll find the tombs of famous figures like Raphael and Italian kings. The Pantheon's awe-inspiring design, rich history, and free entry makes it an essential stop. Plus, it's in Piazza della Rotonda, surrounded by charming cafes and the Trevi fountain. Then we have the Spanish Steps. This is a must visit while in Rome, and the Spanish Steps is a must visit for their historic charm, stunning views, and lively atmosphere. It was built in 1725, and it has a 135 steps on the staircase that connects the Piazza di Spagna and the Trinidad de Monte Church, offering a perfect spot to relax and people watch. And actually, it's quite steep, so when you're walking, and one of the things that I came to know is that you cannot sit on the steps, so you have to walk from down up across to the other side. And at the base, you'll find the Fontana della Barchesa, a beautiful Baroque fountain. At the time we were visiting, the fountain was not functional. They're doing a lot of renovations in Italy. This being the Jubilee year, I think they are kind of beautifying or doing beautification of Rome City in waiting for many tourists that are expected to visit in 2025. And the steps are surrounded by luxury shopping streets and historic cafes, including cultural landmarks. They also have been featured in famous films like The Roman Holiday. So whether you're going for the views, for the history, or for the ambience, the Spanish Steps are a Roman highlight. So it's one of the places that I would recommend that you visit while in Rome. Another iconic place that you should visit while in Rome is the Piazza Navona. It's one of the Rome's most beautiful and lively squares, and it's known for its stunning architecture, rich history, and vibrant atmosphere. It was built on the site of an ancient Roman stadium. It features 3 magnificent fountains including the famous Fountain of the Four Rivers. The square is surrounded by historic buildings, cafes, and street performers, making it a perfect place to enjoy and soak in the Roman vibe. You can also visit the church nearby and enjoy great dining options nearby. Whether it's for history, lively ambience, Piazza Navona is a must visit while in Rome. So don't miss out. It's one of the iconic places that we were able to visit, and it was nice to be there, even though it was raining. Another iconic place that you should visit while in Rome is the Roman Forum and the Palatine Hill. They're actually situated close by to the Colosseum, so you can walk from the Colosseum to the Roman Forum or the Palatine Hill. And the Roman Forum is a must visit because it was the heart of the ancient Roman life, serving as the center for politics, commerce, social gatherings. Walking through its ruins and temples, basilicas, and government buildings, you will get a glimpse into the daily life of Roman Empire. Highlights includes the Temple of Saturn, Ark of Titus, and the House of the Vestal Virgins. The forum also offers stunning views from Palatine Hill, where Rome was founded. Visiting the Roman Forum is like stepping back in time to the ancient Rome. So it's a must visit, and it's walking distance, so you can access it easily. Another thing that you should look out while visiting Rome is they have free admissions to museums on every first Sunday of each month as part of their museum initiatives. And it includes renowned sites like the Colosseum, so you can go there for free, the Roman Forum, and the Palatine Hill. Additionally, the Vatican museums, typically closed on Sundays, open for free on the last Sunday of each month from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., with the last entry at 12:30 p.m. So be prepared for large crowds on these days, and it's advisable to arrive early to fully enjoy these cultural treasures. So when you're planning your trip to Rome, you can actually put it in a way that you have the first Sunday or the last Sunday, so you can get free access to the museums. That would be a saver. I can bet. And one last thing that you should do while in Rome is to taste their gelato or gelato. I don't know how you pronounce that. And it's because of its creamier, fresher, and more flavorful than regular ice cream. So it's just an ice cream, but more flavor. And it's made with natural ingredients and less air for a richer texture. Classic flavors include the pistachio, stracciatella, hazelnut. They are must to try, along with seasonal fruits. For the best gelatos in Rome, so we found a place, and I will share this, that you can actually visit for your gelatos or gelato. Is it gelato or gelato? I have no idea. And most people actually enjoy eating their gelatos while walking on the streets. And actually, most people would go to the Spanish Steps or just stroll through the Navona or the Pantheon or the Trevi while eating their gelato. So most of the places, it's takeaway. You buy and go and stroll on the streets. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. If you're new, please subscribe to my channel and explore Rome together.